that. I'm interested in checking in with Kate, my nurse at the Elliott Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I've been I've been curious about talking to her about more of the gender identity stuff that I'm trying to work out.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a little bit odd, you know. Um, it's a little bit confusing because I don't, I don't want to like transition to being a woman or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested. I'm kind of interested in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm glad. Well, it's a big deal. It's a whole thing. It's, going to be all encompassing in your life if you want to go to that degree where you take hormones and all whatever else you might be thinking of. So, I don't know from where I come from. You know, I get that, people want to do that and, figure out really what's going on. And some people feel like they're stuck in male bodies, but they're really female and all that. And, you know, in my own experience, it's not like that for me. So, but I understand it's like that for some people. But and I should say, I'm saying but what I want to say is, it can just take all your life, all your effort. Everything revolves around that, and it just I think people get lost in it. Uh,
I don't feel lost. I mean, I feel like I'm just, I feel like I'm, finding out something that's important for me. And I don't feel like, I need to take hormones or I don't feel like I need to transition at all, but I'm curious about, what's possible for me and, because I don't feel like I'm male and I don't feel like I'm female, but I don't really feel like, you know, how I was when I was, born or when I was a kid or, when I'm grown up now. It all feels really different.
well, I encourage you to talk with uh, Katie.
Okay.
Kate,
Yeah.
yeah, I encourage you to, tell her all of this and whatever more that may be deeper that you don't want to really talk to me about, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it and inspect it and try to see where it's coming from and you know. But I don't know. I just being cautious. I wouldn't want you to spend years and years and years on um, something that might just distract you from other aspects of life. Uh, I hope whatever, to whatever degree you have to delve into this to understand it, um, you can still go about your business in the world and not
Yeah.
have it being an overarching situation that is just going to, suck up all your energy. So I just think people.
I don't feel like. I don't feel, I mean, it's not like I feel like I'm a woman or a man, but and it's confusing because for a lot of years I've felt a lot like I am a man, and that I'm good at that, but I don't know if I'm the right gender. Do you think that's okay?
Well, it's okay if that's the real thing. But I mean, life is so confusing in so many ways. Anyways,
Right.
Who knows what it feels like to be, a human being. We're all stuck in our own experience. We don't know how other people feel. We don't know how other men walking down the street feel. We don't know how other women walking down the street, how they feel. Maybe we're all just whatever we are, and we have sexual assignments from birth.
Right.
And so we call ourselves men, we call ourselves women. Culturally, we get all these cues, and we're supposed to live up to this and that, but who knows how we really feel, and is there a male feeling and is there a female feeling? I don't know. All I know is, what it is for me. So yeah, if you have to take a deep look at all that to satisfy yourself, do it. But I don't know. I just think there can be a pitfall in these sort of things where you can just get yourself so wound up in it that you forget all else, and like I say, it becomes an overriding obsession, perhaps even. That's just my thought, because I love you and I want all the best for you, and I don't want you to go down a rabbit hole of some kind, of any kind.
Yeah.
And I think that this could possibly turn into that. That's all. Just looking out for you.
I think I feel okay about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. When do you see Kate?
I think I'm seeing her next Monday.
Okay, that's coming right up. That's cool. Maybe you could, write down some, questions and concerns, and so that you're prepped for it and get said what you really want to say,
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
Anything else? Yeah. No, you're so welcome, Luke. I love you. I accept you however you want to be. I just want you to have the best life that you can. And but nothing's a bowl of cherries, it seems, in life. You might, it's hard for men. It's hard for women. It's
hard for both.
Hard for everything in between, and so you could search and go to extremes to find, and then is it a panacea? All of a sudden life is so wonderful now that you've found your new identity, or is it good for 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years, and then it's just all flat again? And
Right.
What's the next adventure? But,
well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to have to take hormones or take more medication.
No,
Or,
or
like,
any surgeries
try to
or
work it
all
out,
that
you
crazy
know,
stuff.
um,
Yeah.
on my own, but I don't know. Do you know what I mean though? Do you understand? Like,
I think
But
so.
I'm
I guess I do. The best that I can, and if it's a big concern, yeah. So look into it with your professionals, your Kate, and yeah. But I wouldn't go hook, line, and sinker, so to speak. You know, it's a fishing term. Swallow it, hook, line, and sinker. I try not to do that. You know, it may not warrant that. You know, we're just all people going through life. We have our predilections. We have, you know, phases that we go through. I think it's all good. It's all okay.
right.
You know.
I mean, I don't think that it's a flaw of mine or a fault of mine. I think a lot of people think that they have these faults or these, you know, scarred egos, you know, and I want to be able to just feel like, you know,
Yeah.
good,
Sometimes you, yeah.
normal,
Sometimes
happy.
you don't make it a
Feels
big deal.
better.
You don't make it too dramatic. You know.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
Well, of course, love you.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know.
I love you too.
Yeah. Thank you.
When disaster takes control of your life, we got you. Get back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Surf Pro, like it never even happened.